Welcome to Carson Now's Weekly Pulse. We're here bright and early. It's Friday, August 22nd, and we're ready to bring you the latest news and what's happening around Carson City.
That's right.
And hey, before we jump in, a big thank you to our sponsor, the Tap Shack, Carson City's music mecca. Seriously, it's a spot for local music. We really appreciate their support.
Absolutely. And what we want to do this morning is get you totally up to speed on everything going on.
Yep.
We'll look back at the biggest headlines, the community news we reported right here on Carson Now over the past week. So that's Friday the 15th through yesterday, Thursday the 21st.
Right.
And then we'll shift gears and look ahead to this weekend. All the exciting stuff planned from today, Friday the 22nd through Sunday the 24th.
Okay, let's do it. Let's kick off our weekly pulse with some really, really heartwarming news. It just shows the amazing generosity here.
Oh, yeah.
The Carson City School District's McKinney-Vento Students In Between Homes program, well, they just finished up a gift card donation drive. And get this, they raised over $17,000 in gift cards and actual money donations.
Wow, 17,000. That's fantastic. And, what really stood out in our reporting wasn't just the amount, but who contributed.
Yeah, exactly.
It was so widespread. Businesses, individuals. We saw the Battle-Born Indian Motorcycle Riders Group, Bodine's Casino, Carissa Thompson, the First United Methodist Church. Just so many stepping up.
It really was a community effort.
Totally.
Yeah.
And these funds, well, as we talked about in our articles, they're absolutely vital. They help students who are facing housing insecurity with things like clothes, hygiene stuff, shoes, school supplies, even getting around.
Transportation, yeah.
And free school meals, too.
Yeah.
It directly helps their confidence, helps them focus, and just succeed at school.
It really does. Such a powerful example of our community coming together. And hey, if you're listening and thinking you want to help,
Good point.
we reported that they're still accepting donations. You can drop them off at 618 West Musser Street, right here in Carson City.
That's great to know. Still time to contribute.
Yeah.
Now, shifting focus just a little bit, but still on helping out, our Pet of the Week section.
Oh, always a favorite.
Yeah. This week we featured Angel from Kathmandu. She's this sweet 4-year-old cat. Sadly, her owner passed away recently, so she's looking for a new, loving home.
Ah, poor Angel.
We always try to highlight how these animals are part of our community, too, Our articles hopefully help connect them with great families. So if you're thinking about adopting, definitely check out Angel at Kathmandu.
Yeah, fingers crossed for Angel. It's tough hearing those stories, but hopefully someone listening can give her that forever home. Okay, moving on to education news.
Right.
Big week. Carson City students went back to school. Our articles, well, they were full of pictures, excitement, big smiles.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe a few tears, too, from the parents.
Probably few.
But it's a huge reminder for all of us driving. Please, please slow down, be extra aware. Kids walking, biking, be safe out there.
So important, especially those first few weeks.
Definitely. And staying with education, Western Nevada College recognized 76 students on its summer dean's list.
Nice.
Big congrats to them. Great to see local students achieving academically.
Absolutely. And, that kind of points to the broader picture, right? All the growth and development happening on the business side of things.
Yeah, what's the buzz there?
Well, everyone's talking about the Sprouts Farmers Market grand opening. That's coming up September 5th, right here in Carson. Big deal for shoppers.
Oh, yeah, that'll be popular.
We also reported on a new hairdresser, really experienced, over a decade setting up shop here. Always good to see new services. And this is really important for accessibility. Your main lab is expanding.
Oh, how so?
They're taking their mobile lab services out to rural areas, including Minden and Gardnerville. Our reporting showed that's a huge plus for folks in those communities getting those essential services closer.
That is big news for accessibility. Definitely needed. Okay, sticking with community development, but maybe more on the planning and safety side. What did we see this week?
Well, one key thing we covered. Douglas County is looking for public input. They want residents to help shape the future of their stormwater management.
Oh, interesting. Important infrastructure stuff.
Very important.
Yeah.
Planning for the long term, And then over in Story County, they held a wildfire drill recap town hall. Our articles really stress how crucial that kind of preparedness is, especially, given the fire risk in our region.
Always good to stay prepared. Okay, let's lighten things up a bit. Arts, culture, outdoors.
That's good.
So this past weekend, our coverage highlighted the Ice Cream and Ragtime music event at Foreman Roberts House Park. Doesn't that just sound like perfect summer fun?
It really does. Old-fashioned charm.
And get this, history buffs and movie fans, Virginia City's historic steam train. It's going to be in Paramount's 1923 series.
No way. That's cool.
Isn't it? A little bit of Hollywood coming to our area. I'll have to watch for that. And hey, speaking of Virginia City, mark your calendars. The 66th annual camel races, camels, zebras, ostriches. That's happening September 5th.
Uh-huh. That's always wild. As our articles always say, Virginia City knows how to put on a unique show.
Totally unmissable.
And for the outdoorsy types, the fishing report from the East Fork of the Carson River was good this week. Mentioned some big rainbows being caught.
Nice. Good news for anglers.
But there's a safety heads-up we reported. Fuji Park's Bailey Pond is under a harmful algae bloom watch.
Okay, important alert.
Yeah, which means be cautious near the water there. These blooms can be risky for people, and especially for pets.
Good reminder for everyone using the parks. That does bring up public health, though. And on that note, we did report, unfortunately, the first human case of plague in 5 years. It was confirmed in a South Lake Tahoe resident.
Yeah, that's definitely a headline that grabs your attention. But what's important, as our health advisories pointed out, is that cases like this are rare. And with modern medicine, it's very treatable if caught early.
Right, important context.
It's more just a stark reminder, be aware of your surroundings, especially out in nature. Avoid contact with wild rodents, that kind of thing.
Good advice. And sticking with potential disruptions for travelers.
Right. We've been updating folks on the construction for the US 50 repaving project, State Line Tahoe to Spooner Summit. That's still ongoing this week. So if you're driving that way, expect possible delays. Plan ahead, drive safe through the work zones.
Always good advice. But hey, let's end the news recap on some genuinely good news, especially after some worries earlier. The Rancho fire, north of Reno.
Ah, yes.
Forward progress stopped, and they reported 50% containment.
That is fantastic news, huge relief, and just immense gratitude to all the firefighters and first responders working on that. Our reporting consistently shows how vital their efforts are.
Absolutely. Just incredible work.
Always good to see those containment numbers go up.
Okay, now let's pivot. Let's look ahead to this weekend. What's the weather going to do to us?
Right. Okay, so for today, Friday, August 22nd, looking sunny, high near 98 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ooh, still hot.
Yep. Tonight, the low around 64. And a heads up, the heat advisory is still in effect until 9 o'clock a.m. tomorrow, Saturday morning.
Okay, so stay cool, stay hydrated today. Check on people.
Definitely. Then for Saturday the 23rd, still warm, high near 96. But there's a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms popping up after about 11 o'clock a.m. Clouds will be increasing too. Low Saturday night around 64 again.
Little chance of rain.
A little chance. But then Sunday the 24th, things look like they're cooling down. High near 88.
Oh, nice change.
Yeah. Showers are likely, though, maybe even a thunderstorm, again after 11 o'clock a.m. Looks like a 60% chance of precipitation on Sunday. Low Sunday night around 60.
Okay, so maybe some welcome rain and definitely cooler temps by Sunday. Sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah, nice break from the heat is definitely on the way.
All right, now the fun part. How can you spend this potentially cooler, maybe slightly wetter weekend? Because let me tell you, Carson City is absolutely buzzing. Our event calendar is just packed.
So much happening.
First, ongoing stuff. The 22nd annual Jazz and Beyond Music Festival. It wraps up this Sunday, the 24th. It's been 10 days of amazing free music all over town since the 15th.
Incredible festival.
It really is. If you haven't caught a show, this is your last chance. And for art lovers, wow, so many exhibitions still running.
Yeah. Where can people go?
Okay, you've got Paula Sapinaro's retrospective at the Brewery Arts Center, Candida Webb's Friendly Fallout at the BAC Satellite Gallery, Fresh Air with Color at the Community Center, Angel Vega's solo show at the Brick, Molly Allen's Soft Walls, Deep Water at the Courthouse Gallery, and the Nevada Artists Association's 2025 Summer Show at the NAA Gallery.
Whew, that's a lot of art.
It is. Plus, the Watercolor Carson City Plain Art Festival is going through Sunday, too, and there's a special VIP reception for that tonight, Friday, at the Brewery Arts Center, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. Seriously, a great weekend for art.
Absolutely. And beyond the festivals and art, our community calendar shows plenty for just connecting or family fun, too, right?
Yeah, totally.
Like Cafe Connections, we always mention that's a great way to meet people. It's happening both today, Friday, at Comma Coffee from 9 to 11 a.m.
And Saturday, too.
And Saturday, too, over at Sansa's Bakery. Same time, 9 to 11 a.m. Just really nice, informal gatherings.
Love those. And for kids and teens.
Yep. The Children's Museum of Northern Nevada has art studio craft classes today, Friday, from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock p.m. And for the teens, the Carson Library has teen hours in the Digitorium today, Friday, from 2:40 to 5:30 p.m. Lots for different age groups.
Okay, now let's get to the nightlife, especially tonight, Friday, August 22nd. Music lovers, listen up. Our awesome sponsor, the Tap Shack.
Here we go.
They're hosting Deception Rocks, the Tap Shack parking lot. Live music kicks off at 7 o'clock p.m. And bonus, the Candy Burger food truck pulls up at 6 o'clock p.m.
Dinner and a show. Nice.
Exactly. Elsewhere tonight, over at Bella Vita Bistro, you've got the Music Express duo from 5 to 8 p.m. They play a cool mix like Tom Petty, Adele.
Eclectic.
Very. Then, if karaoke's your thing, Polecat Tavern has karaoke Friday night from 7 to 11:30 p.m. Remember, that one's 21 and up.
Got it.
Need more funk? What the Funk is playing at Gina's Good Life Music and Lounge starting at 8 o'clock p.m. Funky grooves, pop hits, sounds like a party.
That's fun.
And wait, there's more karaoke. Saltwater Tavern has karaoke every Friday night with Mark from J&M Productions starting at 9 o'clock p.m. So, yeah, no excuse not to find some music or grab a mic tonight.
Seriously, something for everyone there.
Okay, now moving on to a super busy Saturday, August 23rd. Let's run through this. Starting early, the 21st Annual Capital City Kids Triathlon.
Wow, that's great for the kids.
Yeah, 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock a.m. for kids ages 4 to 14. Awesome event. Then, of course, the Carson City Farmers Market at Mills Park, 8:30 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m.
Always a must-do.
And La Tapatia Ice Cream Shop will be there, too. Perfect market treat. Plus, right there at the market, Park Yoga from 9 to 10 a.m.
Nice way to start the day.
Then, for something different, Nevada State Prison 2025 tours are available Saturday morning, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Really fascinating history there.
Definitely unique.
Also Saturday, the CVTA Spoker Ride at James Lee Park from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And Bargain Hunters, the Carson City Methodist Church, is having a yard sale from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
The yard sale season. You never know what treasures you'll find.
Exactly.
And one more for Saturday for the creative types. A Zentangle beginner class. That's at Adams Hub from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Oh, Zentangle, that's that cool meditative drawing, right?
Yeah, exactly. Looks really relaxing. It just shows, like, our calendar always reflects there's such a mix: physical stuff, creative stuff, community stuff. It's something for pretty much everyone.
Absolutely. So many choices. And hey, don't forget about food this weekend. The El Fogon food truck. They'll be at Saltwater Tavern every evening, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, starting at 5:30 p.m.
Good to know where to grab a bite.
Definitely. So whether it's music, art, family fun, outdoor activities, or just good food, Carson City has you covered this weekend. And, well, that just about wraps up our Carson Now's Weekly Pulse for this week.
We really did cover a lot. But remember, for the full stories, way more detail on all these events, plus other community listings like jobs and real estate, everything we talked about, and more, head over to carsonnow.org.
Yep, it's your go-to source. We keep it updated constantly.
It really is the place to check.
You know, looking back at this past week and looking ahead to the weekend, it's just so clear. Carson City is such an active, vibrant place. And what always strikes me is how much of the news, the events we share right here on Carson Now, it comes directly from you. Our readers, the event hosts, people in the community sharing what's going on.
That's so true. It's very community-driven.
It really is. So, here's a thought to leave you with. How will you help make Carson City even more vibrant next week? What will you share? What will you participate in? Think about it. Thanks for tuning in.